Hey guys, so this is probably one of the first videos of spring. We are exactly a week before final frost day, but today we're going to amend the soil with some compost and some earthworm cap. And this comes from the over-the-counter compost box that I have. So I just keep it's crazy how fast you build that up. So I would suggest you get one however you get it, one of those kitchen on the countertop things. It's just so much easy material that you can add to your compost bins. You see, it looks like dirt. This is worm casting. So I'm just gonna take one scoop per bed. These two beds are amended with compost and manure, and you can see this is another type of 10-10-10 fertilizer that I added probably about 2 months ago. I'd have to check. I think it was February. So I'm gonna take a big scoop. Not too much so we don't waste, and just sprinkle it over the whole bed. You don't need a ton, but just sprinkle it out somewhat evenly. Probably toss some dirt on top of this. Probably don't have to. That bed, I'll add some dirt to that one. Some of the stuff I've had for years, cooking back here. That's all the kitchen scraps. Throw some dirt on top of them. The green bags are biodegradable, so don't worry. I'm not eating plastic. They don't end up breaking down as much as they are advertised. Excuse some of the trash in here. Then I'll just obviously toss them. Just piling up. This stuff will actually probably get used, as I'm gonna add some stuff to the beds. Like I said, I'm gonna amend it. But right now, let's bury some of this. So this will be my finished pile that I'll probably leave there until about June, maybe July. And this will sit there for about 3 months. This tube, you can see there's holes in here. So what this does is, it's a little experiment. I've been running for a couple of years. Basically, that introduces some oxygen and water down into the middle of the pile. Because, you know, you're supposed to rotate the piles every so often. I don't have time for that. Too busy, so I just put that in there and keep air in there. Probably should have put that first, but that's alright. And while we're at it, let's add some green to the compost pile I just created. Just pull out some weeds. I'm going to cover it with a piece of cardboard, a cardboard bag or something, paper bag, just to cause them to die underneath there, and they'll break down. Add some green to the pile, like I said. Let's go right to the base. Go right out. I usually don't weed, but I'll get a benefit out of this. These are crowding my garlic, so probably help out the garlic with this. Okay, so we got a lot of green here. I'll go into that pile, help layer it. Split that open, drop it right in the center. Do the good old lasagna. Probably cover it with some dirt again. Again, should have planned this a little better, but that's okay. Actually, that stuff actually looks pretty good. But let's make some gold for the late summer into the fall. All right, happy with that. We're going to take some of this along with what we just added. This will go. Actually, I'm going to add that to that pile. This is leaf mold. So even though I added some amendment to this soil a couple months ago, like I said, I believe it was sometime in February, maybe late January, I'm going to take some of the leaf mold from the right pile, right over there. Under the leaf mold, some of that is finished, and not the one I just made. That's going to stay there to cook for the next 2-3 months. And I'm going to add some of that finished stuff to these two piles after I plant some seeds in there. There's already green beans down there from last year that I know will come back up because I did that last year. But I'm going to add some corn to these beds because corn and green beans go well together. We call it the Three Sisters method. Probably add some squash also. But I'm going to plant corn seeds spaced out properly right on this bed, and then I'm going to add some dirt and finished compost on top of it. And that's going to get started for, in other words, as we get closer to, final frost. These two beds, I'm not sure what I'm going to put in there. Probably squash, probably summer squash and some cucurbits. These are my garlic containers. I'm just adding a little bit of worm castings into these. We had a really rough winter, and some of the garlic is coming up. If some of these containers the garlic doesn't come up for whatever reason, maybe they died, then I'll turn them into something else. Maybe put tomatoes in there or something. Probably tomatoes. Like this one right here in the middle here. Like, I don't know. Maybe something happened where nothing came up. That's fine. But yeah, on the other ones, the garlic started to pop up, which is nice to see. So I just add a little bit of amendment there. Probably add some fertilizer also. And I'm just going to finish up adding some worm casting to some of my little containers here. This is scallion that has been there forever. And then the rest of my beds, well, I'll decide what goes in these beds. I think tomatoes usually do well in here. And as the tomatoes get taller, some lettuce underneath, because they like a little bit of shade, which the tomatoes will provide. I've had corn in there that hasn't done well. Sunflowers do pretty decent over here too, so I might have them at each corner to provide some shade. Even for the tomatoes do well with a little bit of shade. Full sun scorches them, and this is a nice little garlic bed that's doing well. That will get pulled probably pretty early because they're moving fast. So when they're done, probably around July, late June, they'll get pulled out, and I'll replace them with whatever I have that's coming out of the seed trays at the time. So this is just a video showing how to amend your soil. I hope you were doing this over the winter, but it's still not too late to do it, to prepare for the season. And I'm gonna try to put out more videos quickly, but thanks for watching, and see you next week.